Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the McMinnville, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, August 28th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you, as I always do. So first off, looking at active listing activity. This last week in McMinnville, we had 17 properties come on the market, which you can kind of see is quite an increase over the prior 3 weeks and matches a high for the 8-week period here. And then we ended the week with 63 homes on the market in total. And you can kind of see that that's been pretty steady here over the past 4 or 5 weeks now, has not moved much over that period of time. The median list price and days on market for those active listings, again, pretty consistent in terms of the price. You can kind of see, it's been super steady, right around 620,000 for median list price. And then the days on market has been a bit of a roller coaster, as you can see. Started off at 24 to 35, then back down to 23. Got 37 here a couple weeks ago, went back down to 34. So, this kind of rises and falls with, the amount of new listings kind of coming and going from the market. And then just things kind of sitting, a little longer than what we've been, experiencing here earlier this year. So moving along to the pending sales. Last week I showed we had 11 new pendings in McMinnville. Again, that's up from the prior weeks of activity here, as you'll see. But the overall amount of pendings you can kind of see has been kind of in a decline here over the past 8 weeks. Had a Thoele 88 here 8 weeks ago, and this last week came in at 66, down a few from the prior week. The median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see that been pretty steady for the most part, and particularly over the last month, it's been right at 500,000. That has not moved. The days on market has ticked up, as things have been staying on the market a little bit longer. We're finally kind of starting to see, days on market for the pendings on average go up. And then lastly here, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together, I show we had 11 homes go from pending to sold this last week in McMinnville. And you can kind of see that that's, kind of right where it's been, plus or minus a few homes every week. And then we look back over the prior month, or basically 4 weeks of activity here. We came in at 39 homes over the last 4 weeks have closed, and you can kind of see again that's kind of right in the middle, kind of where it's been over this past 8 weeks. Been fairly steady. Median sold price and days on market for the solds, that has been, as you can kind of see, declining. Topped out here at 494 here about a month and a half ago. Last 3 weeks has been right at 450. And then days on market, interestingly, that has dropped, which seems a little counterintuitive, but I think it's just, it's pendings here, from 4 to 6 weeks ago that went pretty quickly, and now we're finally seeing them, hit the sold status, and that's kind of bringing that average down. And then finally here, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. Red bars is the weeks of inventory, and you can kind of see we kind of started off about 4.5 weeks of inventory, and then it's been bumping up a bit, got up to just under 8 here 5 weeks back. This last week kind of ticked down a little bit, down to about 6.5 weeks. And then the sale price as a percent of the list price, again, it's kind of been bouncing around, right around full asking price or pretty darn close to it. Had a high of 101, low of 98.3. So all in all, kind of continues to point to more of a seller's market still, just more, more of a balanced market than what we've kind of experienced here, over the past, prior months earlier this year. So definitely cooling, but still a very strong market overall. So I hope this weekly update has been helpful and informative. If so, please give me some thumbs up, some likes, give me some comments of what you guys think, what you're seeing out there. And please be sure to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching it here. And it'll allow you to kind of follow along on a weekly basis if you're interested to kind of see what's happening in your local market. So Hope this update, again, has been helpful. And if I can answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680-2065. And as always, I thank you for watching and have an awesome day.